Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because we are kicking off yet another year of the Graveyard Project Pan. This project was created by Emily from Emily and Max. I will have her channel linked down below, as well as all of the other information pertaining to this project, playlists, other creators to follow. It'll all be in my description box, so check that out. If you are new to the Graveyard Project Pan, I don't even know how many years ago this project was created at this point in time, but Emily created this really to focus on makeup products throughout our collection that either are collecting cobwebs, that is one of the categories, and that just means these are makeup products in our collection that are sort of collecting dust, collecting cobwebs. Maybe there's some of our oldest products in our collection. Maybe it's just something we haven't picked up in a while. Any product in that sort of realm could fit into category number 2, and then the second category is the resurrection category, and this was really what inspired this project based on what Emily has said. And so the resurrection category are makeup products that you have worked on in other project pans but maybe haven't hit a goal on, or maybe you did hit a goal but it was just a usage goal and now you want to finish that product up. That is really what the resurrection category is all about. This is a 6-month-long project pan. It will start today, April 30th, and it will end on Halloween, October 31st, hence the spooky theme. And then speaking of spooky themes, I have selected to start with 6 makeup products to work on in this project, and I will likely stick to the 6 products within this project. Updates will happen bi-monthly, so there'll be 2 updates plus this introduction plus the finale to equal this project, and that is what the Graveyard Project Pan is all about. So if you're interested in seeing which 6 products I have selected to start this project out with, stay tuned. First, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel and you like project panning content, palette themed content, or just chit-chatting about makeup, I'd love if you'd consider subscribing before moving on. And other than that, let's jump into the video. All right, you guys, let's kick it off with some really crusty, dusty makeup products in my collection. We're gonna kick it off with the collecting cobwebs category, and I have 3 makeup products that fall into this category. So up first, we have my NYX Born to Glow Naturally Radiant Foundation. This puppy is old, 2021, maybe 2020. Maybe 2020 actually. Okay, when I look at this product, I have about 2/3 of this left. Now I think this is a beautiful foundation. It definitely is something that matches me better or is a darker shade, so it's really gonna work best for me in these spring summer months when I'm self tanning more. Or I now have a white foundation mixer, so I could use a white foundation mixer. My goal is going to be to empty out and finish up this product. This is, again, old in my collection. This is one of the products I included in the 24 products I want to pan or finish off in 2024, so that is another reason I'm looking to finish this off. And it's a foundation that's been lying around for a long time. Like I said, I do really enjoy this, but I feel like it's not something I've reached for on a day-to-day basis very frequently throughout its lifetime. But I'm excited to work my way through this. I think that this is still going to make my skin look beautiful. I'll feel confident in this, and hopefully we can have this as a foundation empty by the end of the project. Next up, one of the absolute oldest potted single shadows in my collection is this one from Essence. It's the Melted Chrome eyeshadow. I have no idea how old this is. Like, this could be like 2018, maybe even 2017. I honestly don't know. But it's still kind of squishy to the touch, like a ColourPop Super Shock shadow would be. So this is in the shade 2 Ironic, and look how beautiful this is that I've just been like absolutely missing out on. Like, I feel like this is even prettier than like Space Cowboy or Ritz. It's just a little bit more high impact, more metallic, while still being really glossy and wet. So I have not reached for this much in its lifetime with me at all. I used to really enjoy these, but like I have not reached into this product for years. So I'm gonna give myself a goal of hitting pan on this eyeshadow product. I feel like I can pair this with a lot of things. I feel like I can use this as a lid topper. I can use this as a one and done shade. I can find good use for this. So my goal is going to be to hit a pan on this. We will see if that happens. I don't know if we can make it happen, but we're gonna hope. We are gonna hope. And then the third product I have in the collecting cobwebs category, I don't even think I would consider this as like actually sitting around collecting cobwebs, but it is one of my older face palettes in my collection. I want to say this came out in like 2019. I think it's a beautiful face palette. I've been getting much more into my face palettes over the last couple of years, and I really enjoy the Hourglass cheek product formula. I personally like a little bit of a glow, a little bit of a sheen, not anything too matte on the face. So I feel like these are going to be perfect for me. I've worked quite a bit on this shade right here, as well as I feel like the dome is really starting to wear off on some of these. So I've decided that my goal with this face palette is I want to reach into each of the shades 7 times for a total of 28 times reaching into this. But I will say, if I decide to like mix these two together, I'll count it as a use for each blush. But my goal really is to reach for each of the shades at least 7 times, because my thought is I won't mix them all that frequently, so I'll reach into this then almost 30 times. And I feel like that would just be a really good goal to ensure that I'm still showing love to some of the older face palettes in my collection. But I'm very excited about reaching for this one. All right, moving on to the resurrection category. We're rising from the dead here. We're bringing these products out of makeup purgatory, and I have 3 products that I've worked on previously in projects. So up first, I have this one from Chanel. This is the Le Beige Healthy Glow Bronzer. This is what mine looks like. I worked on this last year in my whole collection project pan. I reached into this 30 total times, and I feel like a good decent dip started to form in those 30 uses. And this is something that obviously is a luxury makeup product, so I spent a lot of money on it. I think it's really, really beautiful, and this is the perfect time of year for me to pull this out. So I'm actually gonna give myself a 50 use goal with this. I would really, really love if in those 50 uses potentially I could hit pan on the bottom, but I really want to make sure I'm focused on this makeup product, 1, because I do think it is beautiful, and 2, because I spent a lot of money on it. So let's get use out of the things we spend our money on. Next up, I have from Westman Atelier, I have the Lit Up highlighting stick in the shade, well, the highlighting stick in the shade Lit Up. So this is how much I have left. This was going in my rolling project 10 pan last year, and I really wanted to finish this up, and I just never did. Now, if we want to talk about luxury beauty, this is also a very luxury beauty product. I want to say, I can't remember if these are like 45. I feel like they're at least 45. This is a really, really beautiful, kind of lit from within, really glossy cream highlight. It's definitely not going to be for everybody, especially if you don't like to set your highlight. It could be really a frustrating highlight because it has a stickier texture and it doesn't totally set down. So I do feel like when I'm out, like I do really like to wear this in the spring, summertime, and I'll be out sometimes and my hair is like blowing in the wind. I don't have it in a ponytail, and then it's like getting caught on my cheeks, which I know is kind of annoying. But it does provide this really effortless glossy glow that I really, really enjoy. My goal with this one is going to be to finish it up. Again, I spent a lot of money on this one. I don't want it to go bad. I don't want a single penny of this to be wasted. So that is product number 2. And then product number 3 in this category, but 6 in this project. So the final product that I'm rolling in for this intro is from Vesca Beauty, and I believe I worked on this product in a whole collection project pan. Gave myself the goal of hitting pan, and I did indeed hit a pan in this highlighter. Now this is my favorite champagne highlight currently in my collection. I think it is absolutely beautiful. Again, it kind of gives that really glassy glow that really melts into the skin rather than looking like this powder sitting on top of your skin. It is almost like this baked sheer product. Like it's so good. It is impactful without being like metallic, and it is just so beautiful. Now Vesca isn't a brand anymore and you can't get this product, so that is such a bummer. I have mine in the shade Moonlight, and I think I'm also going to be really aggressive with my usage goal with this one, and I'm going to give myself a 50 use goal with this as well. Last year I spent so much time focused on my Becca Rose Quartz highlight because I was trying to finish up and pan that, and I love me a pink highlight. I really do, but I spent so much time panning that highlight last year that I would really like to focus this, especially spring summer is when I'm going to be liking a more champagne highlight. It's kind of when I can veer away a little bit from my pink highlights. Now I still like a pink highlight literally any day of the year, but I tend to reach for my like champagne or more golden highlights in the spring summertime. So I feel like this is the perfect time to be pulling this in. Now I know I'm also working on my Natasha Denona Glow highlight in the shade 1. But I told you guys I have a plan to like highlight my shins with that, and it's like more powdery, and I definitely prefer this on like the actual cheeks. So I think I can find ways to use both, and I'm going to give myself a 50 use goal with this one as well. I'm very excited to see how much more expanded we can make the pan with this one. This is one I also reach for so frequently as an inner corner highlight. It makes a beautiful inner corner highlight that matches any eyeshadow look. So that I believe is the majority of the way that I use this to hit a pan. So I'd like to kind of use this as both and see where we get, see where the pan grows and gets to. But those are the 6 products that I am rolling in for the introduction of this Graveyard project pan. Again, I'm so excited to be doing this project again, and thank you to Emily for creating this, putting this together, getting so many people in the community involved in this project. So thank you, Emily. Go check her out, as well as everyone else who is currently participating in this project. Thanks guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.